Doors closed on the UFO, and the UFO gonna take off. Look at that, boom. Pay attention to the being that's left, and watch what happens with him. Wow, that was crazy. He looked left and right, and then watched this little twinkle. That beamed him straight up.
We just got those Catholic-looking offering bags. We always had the Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets, and I was hesitant, but I kind of looked both ways, and I slipped it in that bag. But since then, it doesn't make any smalls. It doesn't make no mediums. It only makes these lemons. The 10% that we give to God leaves me the 90% left over. I don't think I could live on 100% anymore. You see a little of my lifestyle. Well, God makes that 90% that He leaves me with. He blesses that. When He blesses something, He takes more out of it than it is. Like when He was with the 5,000, He said He brought the fish and the loaves. He held that snack up to God, thanked Him for the snack, and then the snack was multiplied. My 90 that I keep, God turns into 125, maybe 140. He might make that 140% instead of 90. But I couldn't live on 100%. Yeah, 100%. I don't think you pay what I need to pay. The best thing you can do.
Oh, basketball size lemons. I would like to see what it looks like when you cut it inside. One of those can make a gallon of lemonade.
This liquid crystal mass, sometimes an error. It's an alien civilization that tried to fool us. They have some of these glitches in their mass. We need the structure of this and affected using the conformity of the most advanced mass is likely operated via complex electronic control systems. They use SEC manipulate liquid so temporary glitch in the mass. This can cause a temporary fall down from the mass and bring a glitch in the mass.
Liquid crystal, so that's what it's called when they're reptilian shapeshifting.
Pick up the pace! The soul generator is just beyond the ice wall. I truly hate those wretched humans, but damn do they make good coffee. Now aren't you all a sight for sore eyes? But seriously, I'm so glad you could all join for this evening's celebration. The island is just past that bay. Jeffrey said he'd meet us on the dock. I said more chemtrails, you imbecile!
Neural Rehab is a department here in Infectious Health that is specialized in being able to analyze and treat the brain. We offer neuro to our patients to help them rehabilitate things. Think of it as kind of physical therapy for pain. And if somebody is, for instance, if you break your arm, you have a cast on that arm for 3 weeks, and it comes off, and muscles atrophy. You do physical therapy and makes you stronger. Neuro rehab, you can apply the similar kind of concepts in this and help your brain to get stronger so that you can process information better.
Neurotherapy is appropriate for anybody. Anyone can benefit from it because nobody's brain is perfect. But in particular, those people who struggle with substance or alcohol use, anxiety, depression, PTSD, these are symptoms that can really be improved upon with neurotherapy.
We've actually conducted a 4-year study where we took people that had issues with opioid addiction, benzodiazepine addiction, alcohol addiction, stimulant addiction. We measured their levels of depression, anxiety, and insomnia. And what we found was that above and beyond control, they had significant reductions in symptoms of depression and anxiety and improved sleep by the 7th day of treatment.
Those first responders in our Shatterproof program here at FHE can especially benefit from the effects of neurotherapy. As oftentimes is the case, these first responders have been subjected to years of fight or flight mode, causing the brain to become stuck.
And more chemtrails, you imbecile!
Truth is scarier than fiction. That's Templar cross. All sorts of crosses down through here, correct?
You see up there how that deity, with a sword, how he's standing there? How many times have I shown you all empty chambers like that? That one's got a key. He's holding a key. That one's holding a sword. But, I mean, wild. That looks like a fleur-de-lis, right? Fleur-de-lis? So, all of this, I mean, look at all these. I don't know if these are supposed to be disciples. Oh, he's a Templar, for sure. That dude's a Templar. Matter of factly. The cross. Look at all of them going all the way up, right? And they're connected. This building is insane. I believe this is one giant copper door. I can't even fathom how someone can make this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there'd be 18, 18, 36. 36? 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 43? Does Yeshua make 43? I don't know. You know, in the book they talk about the elders too, like there's elders, and so that might. Well, was that the elders? I don't know. But where is this? What is this place called?
Everybody has that one thing in their house that everybody thinks is so cool. Could be a hidden cabinet, little movie room, gadget, but ours is this.
They aren't even hiding it. Alright, who is this even individual? Best East Caloca. He's up to no good, I can tell you that. Totally bad. Alright. It's looking like it's getting disturbing. Yeah, exactly. The Catholics. I can tell you, they're definitely up to no good in this photo. And in the back, the Antichrist, what people call it.
This is Glorilla. She had to wear this mask during the Coachella. This is Glorilla. She had to wear this mask during the Coachella performance. They have to do the mask. It's ritual where they are disfigured to show the evil entity that is working through them.
Dang, that's scary. I didn't know about this. Do y'all see this? What? I can definitely tell you that ain't her idea.
Really, she had to wear this mask during the Coachella performance. They have to do the mask. It's ritual where they are disfigured to show.
I haven't heard one Gorilla song, Glorilla, give me whatever. I haven't heard one song. I couldn't tell you what's going on. But kids shouldn't be listening to that.
The evil entity that is working through. This is Passionate. He did this on one of his films. This whole guy. He chased the guy around the house and did all of this. So this is all a part of what they have to do.
Oh, yeah.
And we can. He did a whole. He brought the robot on stage and did his whole concert around just to show it. And then he wore this. So they're showing you that they are no longer operating under their power.
Hey, these burial mounds right here I came across inside this cemetery. So it gets pushed back into this hill right here.
guys who came with me on my lives before, I showed all these burial mounds going underneath the hills. This is another one right here. Two of them back to back. This is probably where they did some kind of ritual or something. That's why the floor pattern's all like that. What's the name of this site? This is that floor pattern. The floor pattern's all like this floor pattern is screaming rituals, doesn't it? Up to no good. What's the name of this site? This is in the cemetery. It's literally, these are just two tombs sitting. That's the crematorium right here. This is just sitting behind it. Kill. Yeah, they use these patterns. These are all like, look, here's the Templar cross. You see the Templar on the doorknob? Yo! It's all hollow. There's no body or anything loaded. I'm just waiting for something to come around that corner like there you are.
To change people's lives is really the best part of the job. We change their ability to chew and eat the things that they love, and we really just change their self-esteem and their overall outlook on life. I've seen patients who come in and they're kind of down on life. A lot of them are staying away from friends and family because of the shame of their teeth. And after they undergo this procedure, they come back and it's like they're a different person. They're just so excited and happy with their new life, and being a part of that and being able to do that for patients, it's really what it's all about.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? If so, you need to stop now and immediately call an experienced auto accident attorney. Look at this check for $237,000. This settlement and many others like it were payments our team of legal experts obtained for our clients. If you have not been in an auto accident, feel free to skip this video. You don't want to waste your time. But for those of you still watching, I'm going to share the best way for you to achieve the maximum settlement. The right attorney can help you get top compensation for your vehicle or property damage, medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. To obtain the most compensation for your car accident, we need to know if the accident was not your fault, if you were injured, and if the accident happened within the last 2 years. If this matches your circumstances and you have not spoken with an attorney, you need to call us now. Do not speak to insurance companies or the other party without legal guidance. Saying the wrong thing can absolutely destroy your case and reduce or even eliminate your settlement amount. Don't wait to contact us. The longer you wait, the less severe your case may appear. Eventually, the time to make a claim will vanish. You need to call us to get working on your case as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've seen too many car accident victims attempt to settle cases on their own without the help of an experienced attorney. With no threat of a lawsuit or litigation, insurance companies make lowball offers and pretend like it's the best they can do. Do not make this mistake. You need the help from experienced attorneys at Find Legal to navigate the complexities of insurance law on your behalf. Great, you're saying, but how much will a personal injury attorney cost? This is a good question and the one everyone asks. Experienced personal injury attorneys work on what's called a contingency basis, meaning there's no payment up front. Our attorneys only receive compensation when they win your case for you. There are zero out-of-pocket costs. Our legal teams work for free until your case is won. To make things even easier, you can contact us any day of the week, any time of day. Here's a recent example of a settlement we received for our client, Kevin. He was rear-ended by a semi-truck that was following too closely on his way to work. After the accident, Kevin, like many of our clients, didn't feel severe pain until several days later. He began to feel discomfort in his neck and lower back, as well as aches from the seatbelt and airbag deployment. He was unable to work, needed a new car, needed compensation for lost income, and a substantial amount set aside for future, potential lifelong treatment for his injuries. The opposing party's insurance pressured Kevin to accept a $10,000 offer, as that was his car's value. However, they made no offer to remedy his injuries or the future pain and suffering he would experience. The settlement we obtained for Kevin after he became a client, $450,000. We can help you put your life back together after an accident. Find legal attorneys, fight to get you the maximum compensation for your accident. Historical data has shown that auto accident victims that work with an attorney receive 3.5 times more in compensation than those without an attorney. A quick call with our legal intake team will get you talking with an attorney that specializes in auto accident cases. We're available 24/7, 365 days a year. Connect with us to have your legal questions answered and find out what your case is worth. When you've been in a car accident that wasn't your fault, you won't be suing the other person directly. You'll be...
I'm just waiting for something to come around that corner.
Why do you want it? All right, y'all, look down. This is a big one. This is the weaponized system to the max right here. Y'all want to know how it works? Look.
No.
Don't just freaking walk by these things. Look, be aware. You see these markings? These ain't graffiti. This is a coded grid system. And what you're looking at right here, this isn't for utilities. This is resonance tech. You got 4 lines, each with a circle right in the middle. That's a 4-pulse harmonic system. It's a rail. It's like a tuning fork etched into concrete. Every person that walks across it, they get scanned, realigned, and disrupted without ever knowing. Each of those circles, that's a frequency node. And those red verticals, that's a data stream. They're not pulling pipes, they're pulling patterns. Your breath, your pace, your aura. Now, look over here. This chalk,
Be careful.
PX2 COM2. Yeah, that's not random neither. That's internet node language. PX2 is a pulse exchange module. COM2 is a communications route. This sidewalk is officially coded for live human signal monitoring.
Stop that.
You think it's just paint? It's beam upload.
Stop that shit.
Now, look over here by the column.
Go sit down.
Same markings. Same markings. Stack triple digits. Got them everywhere. Here's your triple. This is a 4-pulse system where it continues into the route. Now, this is where it tells you the danger is. Art flash means this box sends bursts of energy, literal invisible discharges that can burn skin, knock you out, or even worse. But what they don't tell you is it also throws resonance pulses into the field. Not just physical danger, energetic disruption, guys. This is a weaponized tuning station disguised as a utility box. This is how they condition crowds. Pulse fear, control flow. It isn't science fiction. It's right here on our sidewalks, guys. And now you see it. I just walked you through a resonance trap hidden in plain sight. And I want you to see the resonance field at live work. That's why it bends the light. That's why there's such, you see how it literally, the light is behind the box, right? But it's bending it in front of it. Do you see this resonance stream in live time? I want you to look at that scalar bleed through.
This must be what Sabrina was talking about.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I'm honestly shaking as I record this. I never imagined something this big could come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was minor, even if you were just a passenger, you might be entitled to far more than you realize. Here's my story. I was stopped at a red light when, bam! A distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister's boyfriend Marcus told me about something called free case evals. He said, dude, just answer 4 questions. What's the worst that could happen? At first, I thought he was exaggerating. but he had used the exact same tool after his own accident and told me it changed everything for him. So I clicked the link, answered 4 simple questions, and in less than 30 seconds, it told me I might actually qualify for a real settlement. I figured, yeah, right. But I had nothing to lose. A couple of months later, I was holding a settlement check that was dozens of times higher than what insurance first offered me. And here's where it gets crazy. I shared this tool with 5 people I know who'd been in accidents. My coworker Diana, just a passenger in an Uber, thought she had no case. She ended up with a life-changing settlement. My neighbor Kevin thought his accident from over...
This must be what Sabrina was talking about.
Gigantic anthropoid outer coffin of Queen Ahmose Meritamuni next to an average-sized Egyptian man. It measures 3.14 meters in height and is superbly crafted from cedar planks that are skillfully joined. Ahmose Meritamuni is the sister and great royal wife of King Amenhotep I.
Do you guys think she was really that big? Or they just put a lot of extra stuff in there? She might have been really that big if they could hit it with a LiDAR scan and see a skeleton structure inside.
Alright folks, take a look at this video, recently captured out of Florida here. Looks like some more strange activity from our increasingly strange sun, or whatever it is in the sky these days. Let me know what you think and question everything.
It looks just white, but it's not moving. It's stationary. What is it? It's not moving with the camera, so it's not like it looks like a planet, like put something on it, something. Like, what did I touch? What did I touch? Like, I don't know if it's fancy anything. It's not like just a little bit. Honestly, with everything going on nowadays, if someone told me it's here, honestly, nobody thinks that.
I'm not sure what exactly it is. It's definitely a mystery and unexplained. But what an absolutely gorgeous scene. I'm not sure if this is a sunrise or a sunset. Man, it must be nice to put your feet up and overlook that. I'll be right with you. This planet's invading us? Alright, whatever.
Everything that you waiting on is in your mind. You don't put the wrong if you had the power of the time. It was all in your head. You see what I'm saying? So when I put up in the city, man, I'm gonna ride and I'm gonna ride. This making you notice. Are you ready?
Brother, hot in there. What? What the Who would cover those open? They're just clowning us at this point of the whole world architecture. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I'll take an Italian beef to go. Make sure you give me a cup of that juice I can dip it.
Well, first of all, God is everything, so He's like everything. He is everything. There's nothing that He isn't like. usually like a man. I mean, everything, he lives in everything on this earth.
I can't describe to you the feeling that it gives you when your son says to you, can't you feel it? God is everywhere. I'm going with God. I'm waiting for God to come and get me. It isn't a happy thing at all. And inside it's a death wish. And I tried talking sense to him. I said, Jimmy, you don't feel God till you die. But he couldn't see that at all. He believed that he was seeing it right now.
You can join the army, you can go to war, you can get a gig, work as an engineer, become a vegetable, and guys can work in your own car, in your own big metal box. This looks absurd. People in their metal boxes like get thrown all over the town, the job, frustrated, uptight.
They're not metal anymore. They're plastic boxes now, buddy.
What joy is there in life? Life is and should be ecstasy. Being alive should be a joy. It's a drag.
The goals that socialists are trying to achieve are noble.
The rhetoric of socialism is attractive. It speaks of a humane ideal.
Marx, like Marx's and communists after him, were answering some pretty fundamental questions to the human condition.
Marx believed that vast inequalities of wealth would lead to inequalities of power. The secret to Marxism is he was right when considering a profane liberal society.
What human history shows is people like having their own things. Actual socialism, denial of private property and rights, doesn't work economically and produces human misery. Marxist socialism was the prevailing ideology in one of the most powerful countries.
Ecstasy. Being alive should be a joy, and it's a drag. For most people, because they never had a chance to figure out for themselves what they want to do.
Definitely don't want to put anything extra into your body or temple that you don't need. But those were some wise words that young man was saying. I hope everything works out for him.
You can broadcast something from your brain, and it can affect somebody else's brain. There's a cell tower way over there someplace that's broadcasting a frequency. How does that frequency get to my cell phone? I'm in a building. The frequency goes through solid steel. Your brain frequency does the same thing. Your brain frequency is in a space called the zero-point field, where there's no time or space. So when you broadcast something from your brain, it's instantaneously everywhere at the same time. If you broadcast what you desire and what you want on the right frequency band, in the right way, it will vibrate with molecules in the physical universe and change the attraction of these molecules so that what you want starts to physically materialize.
I was doing one of these videos, and the video like that popped up where he said something like that, but it was also along the lines about you continuously thinking about an idea. You're impregnating that idea, and you just, every day, you're thinking about it, it's going to materialize, y'all. Keep at it. Do you trust your wife this much?
My other baby, I have two babies. One baby.
I wouldn't let Legolas from the Lord of the Rings try to aim that close.
POV, I convinced my dad he's a wanted man on the news to see how he would react.
They are friendly. They are friendly. I am suing. What is this?
Whatever we do there, how we speak. It's IA or AI. Whatever it's called.
I started sending them more. Then I started ignoring them.
Pick up your phone.
POV, I convinced my dad.
Leave that man alone.
This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research with everything. This is just theories and ideas, nothing factual.
Do you want to know why my video of celebrity hands went viral? Do you want to know why my video of celebrity hands went viral? It's because I'm right. It's because majority of the population knows that this is absolutely abnormal. You're telling me this is just so you people act like I don't have aunts and uncles and grandparents and great-grandparents and sisters and moms and me. We all age. My hands have never changed. This is not. What the heck? And a lot of you also mentioned age. I mean, let's be honest. How much could Haley Bieber have possibly aged between this picture and keep the hand and this picture? Let's be honest. And I'm not talking about her fingernails. I'm talking about the joints of the fingers. She has extremely long fingers. All of a sudden, though. Same with Cynthia Riva. You're telling me prior to Wicked, her and her hands was like this, completely normal. And then all of a sudden, we're seeing this. I'm telling you guys, this is very inhuman. This is.
No, they had to edit that. She's got some Humbo hands blocking a Michael Jordan basketball shot.
Otherworldly. This is not anything I have ever seen.
That has to be edited. There's no way.
Totally bizarre. What is going on? No. I'm showing you actresses who haven't lost a ton of weight. I'm showing you actresses who haven't aged 2 decades. Yet many of their hands look like this. Call me crazy all you want. But I'm telling you right now, this is absolute insanity, and it's not normal.
Yeah, those hands do look a little pale. But it could be because of all the makeup she got on and, I don't know. Those are some nice boots she got on, though. What is that, Gucci? Not mad at her. Deaf Girl Lip reads Denzel Washington asserting his boundaries at Hayes. I don't know what this is. And we're going to play it.
Hey, you're the one who grabbed me, right? Let me tell you something. Stop. You ever put your hands on me again, and that'll be... I'm warning you. You heard me, right? Stop. You got me? Stop.
As someone who makes a living servicing vintage audio equipment, I've always wanted to be able to prototype my own circuit boards in-house, but was never too excited about the traditional chemical etching process. CNC milling seemed like a much cleaner solution, but every time I looked into it, I came to the same conclusion. I'm never going to have the time to learn how to do that. Then Makera reached out. They offered to send me their Z1 desktop CNC free of charge for evaluation. I really didn't have the time, but when I looked up the product and saw that it could build PCBs, I realized I was finally out of excuses. But there was just one problem. I knew absolutely nothing about CNC machining, and I definitely didn't have weeks to figure it out. So I gave myself just 3 days to see if I could turn this blank copper board into a functional circuit of my own design. While working on vintage audio components, I'm constantly running into situations where custom breakout boards are needed. So for my first project, I'd like to build an adapter board that allows this modern dipped read relay to fit in the footprint of this common but now obsolete part. This is my first CNC, so before I even think about designing a board, I need to get this unit unboxed and learn the fundamentals. The Z1 can be controlled by a variety of proprietary and third-party applications. I started with the basic Makera Z1 controller software while I was waiting to get accepted to the more polished Makera Studio Beta.
I have a background in the home automation industry, building racks, programming lighting, shade, AV control systems, so I know my way around networking and provisioning IoT devices. I was able to connect the Z1 via its built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, then switch it over to my local Wi-Fi network so that it could stay connected to the internet while controlling the device. After that, I updated the unit to the most current firmware and verified that I could control it from my laptop. So I can just bring this tab over and actually manipulate the head, or tray. So that's pretty cool. Next up, I'm going to see if I can control the cyclone through the software. Sweet. The final thing I want to do today is get this emergency stop button installed and tested. So in theory, that should be the same as pushing this.
Stop. Stop. You got me? Stop.
Why are they grabbing this man? Haven't they seen Men on Fire? Training Day? Look at this guy. He loves it. He's just happy he's got Denzel in front of his face yelling at him. Whatever Denzel does to him, he wins.
You heard me, right?
And then look, he grabs him again. He's like, I want more of that energy. Would he be liable to fuck right then because he told him no, or is that self-defense? I don't know. Fuck! I'm probably in the wrong. What? Look at this guy. He look.
Hey, you're the one who grabbed me, right? Let me tell you something. Stop. You ever put your hands on me again, and that'll be... I'm warning you. You heard me, right? Okay. Stop. 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 You got me? Stop.
Why are they grabbing this man? Haven't they seen Men on Fire? Training Day? Look at this guy. He loves it. He's just happy he's got Denzel in front of his face yelling at him. Whatever Denzel does to him, he wins.
You heard me, right?
And then look, he grabs him again. He's like, I want more of that energy. Would he be liable to fuck right then because he told him no, or is that self-defense? I don't know. I'm probably in the wrong.
What I found was this, is that the existence of just one negative emotion that you will not let go of for whatever reason, and the reason is always an ego reason, the reason is always has to do with your own ego, will cause you to stay in the same place and spin your wheels and go in circles for the rest of your life. But you all know people who are talented, who have opportunities, good educations, and so on and so forth, and their life just goes around in circles. They just seem to be spinning. They've got everything going for them, and they just continually problems. Why is it? Almost invariably, and this is what all psychoanalysis says, all psychotherapy, is they've got one negative emotion locked on, and the negative emotion they have locked on is blame. There is somebody that they are still blaming for something. There's somebody that they are not going to let off the hook because that son of a gun did something to them. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, is we're all in the same boat. We're all human beings. The reason this makes sense to you and I is because we do have a tendency to fall in love with our suffering. We have a tendency to gunny sack and to think that part of our humanity is all these negative emotions. We do have a tendency to see that other people are responsible. Other people have hurt us. They did cost us money. They did hurt us in a relationship. But the key to peak performance, the key to happiness, the key to success is to use the law of substitution and knock those negative emotions out of the box. By the very first time you think of anything that causes you any stress, you say, I am responsible. Wait a minute, I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible.
I like myself and I am responsible. I like myself and I am responsible. And nothing outside of me is going to disrupt my peace of mind. I am in charge of my emotional life. I am responsible. You are responsible.
iPhone, no prices at all. Go run fast. Hey, I'm trying to, if y'all want a real phone, order free, run to Tag. This girl told me about Tag, and I was like, I don't believe it. I signed up. I was approved within a day. My phone came in 4 days, and it's free. The phone is free. The bill is free. It cut my budget down. My bill was $180. I paid $0. Phone is real. There's no gimmick to it. There's nothing. You just apply, and you approve, and you get your phone. Okay, get your phone and enjoy.
Ready to unlock the power of 3D to AI creation? Start your creative journey with iClone for free. Combined with AI Studio, the most advanced 3D to AI directing tool is now available for everyone. Explore the complete suite of 3D tools in iClone without limits. Start with basic body animation, then scale up to complex multi-character performances with ease. Bring your characters to life through expressive facial animation and accurate lip sync.
Communities achieve remarkable things together. Guess I'm shopping in the library.
Use AI-powered video motion capture to transform.
Responsible.
I am responsible. I am responsible. I am in control.
Stop
They get
it!
us wrong. Yeah, they won't text us back. Yeah, they won't call us back. Yeah, they ignore us. Yeah, they give us a weird look. Yeah, they say side remarks to us all the time. Sneak remarks. Sneak dissing. We pluck them off like a leaf that's not getting no light to the plant. We need more energy to the other stuff in our life.
Y'all, we have something to tell y'all. We're not the real.
Stop bitching. Stop bitching.
Got two different eyes.
How big a deal is it when the market seeing that?
More energy to the other stuff in our life.
Y'all, we have something to tell y'all. We're not the real us.
Stop bitching. Stop bitching.
Got two different eyes.
How big a deal is that when the market seeing that?
District 9, that's the movie. What in District 9 is going on here?
Look, that one look like a beacon. That one look like black coming out of it. Got two.
District 9. Is it based on the true story? I don't know.
Hey, brother. You hungry? You ain't gotta dig in the garbage. What you want to eat? You have what you want, whatever you want. Huh? Did you get that food from the garbage? Yeah. Throw it back in the garbage, brother. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, just put it in the garbage. Come on, we're gonna get you some. You don't have family?
I do not.
What's your name again?
Carl.
My name is Romeo. Sure.
Can I get a flame over rice?
Is that all you want? No, you good.
Thank you so much.
It's no problem, man.
No, I'm so he said he's the same respectful person. But they overflow. That means a lot. Scabbing through garbage. Thank you so much. White sauce and a little hot sauce.
Here you go, man.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, alright? Hey, bro.
I've been hungry before. I know how that feels.
All right, let's get it. This video will be titled Why They Push the World to Speak English, the Language of Gibberish. Do you ever wonder why the whole world has a language? I mean, really think about it. For a planet full of thousands of languages, why this one? Why was English chosen as the global tongue?
it wasn't by accident, and it wasn't because it was the most efficient, or the most expressive, or even the most ancient. No, it was chosen because it's an inverted language. And not just a little bit. I'm talking about a language that was designed from its very inception to disconnect you from nature, from truth, and from resonance. See, most people don't realize that language is a frequency. Language is spellcraft. Every word you speak is like casting a vibration into the field. So what happens when the very structure of your language is built on a mirror, where things don't mean what they should, and sounds don't flow like they do in nature? And literally everything, or 70% of the words that you speak, that you think mean one thing, literally mean the opposite. Not serious. See, most people don't realize that language is frequency. Um, you get a planet of people trying to resonate with the universe that literally can't understand them. Let me explain. Languages like ancient Druidic, Aramaic, Sanskrit, they were living languages. Their letters flowed like water. The sounds they made echoed the movements of natures, the wind, the waves, the rustling of